Heute eine Frau bei mir mit einer außergewöhnlichen Band und einer besonderen Geschichte, die schon mit vielen Bands was gemacht hat. Melissa Boni von Infinitum. Hi Melissa, nice to meet you. So how was your show today?
It was so much fun. We actually, with the conditions, we didn't expect so many people, and people were partying. We had this fantastic time. First time here with Infinitum in Wacken, not the last.
First time here with Infinitum,
yes.
Correct, but not your first time here.
No.
You played here last year with Feuerschwanz, correct?
Yes, so much fun.
Kennt ihr Feuerschwanz? Ja, ne? Da hat sie nämlich auch mitgesungen. Was? Ja, genau. So, I mean, you do so much stuff with so many other bands, at least guest vocals. But what's your main focus? That's Ad Infinitum, right?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. We are super busy. We have lots of festivals this year. We have, for the first time, a co-headliner tour with Blackbriar later this year. And we're already working on the next record after releasing the previous one in March. So super busy, super happy.
Good for you. I mean, it's great response for the latest record.
Yeah.
And it's something in between. It's not just that typical symphonic metal thing, it's more. So what are your main influences?
Well, we try to do something a little bit new. We love symphonic metal, but we love also death metal. We love the genty stuff. We like more modern influences, older influences. So it's really a mixture of what the four of us like put together, and then you have Ad Infinitum.
Yeah. And I noticed your songs are pretty compact. Like 4 minutes, that's it. It's not like those 7, 8, 9 minutes epic stuff. That's on purpose, I guess, right?
Well, we haven't had the inspiration yet for a 7, 8 minute song. We don't root it out because this is something that we like and we like to explore. But so far we were in the mood for songs that were more, straightforward, straight to the point, and also, especially this latest record for party at festivals and that kind of mood, yeah.
So, with all those different inspirations and stuff, how do you write songs? How do you create all this? Isn't it kind of tough, especially when you all have different inspirations to get together?
It's actually a lot of fun. For example, for this latest record, we had a songwriting camp. So we rented a place in the middle of nowhere, like a little cabin, and each of us had some demos ready. And we exchanged. For example, I had 3 or 4, and then Nick was like, "Oh, this one inspires me. Give it to me." And then he works on it. He writes drums and a little bit of guitar. Then Adrian is like, "Oh, now I want to work on this one." And then Adrian has an idea, and I'm like, "Oh, I have a vocal line for this one." So it's like really all of us putting this big pile of demos on the table, and then we pick and we work on each of them. So that's how you have inspiration from each of us on every single song.
Mm-hmm. And it started out as a solo project from you, right?
Yeah.
But now it's a real band?
Yes. Actually, it was a solo project until halfway through the first record. And then the guys joined. And really, when you have the opportunity to have bandmates who have the same vision, the same taste for music, and the same drive, who want to push this band as far as possible, it's so different. And it's a different feeling. So that's why I was like, this project has to go on stage, but not with hired people, with people for whom it's also their baby,
Dedicated.
Dedicated, exactly.
And your vocal range is quite impressive. So
thank you.
How long do you sing? Did you get lessons as a kid, or when do you start?
When I was a kid, I was in the school choir, so very metal. And after this, I was writing music with some friends, performing with guitar, vocals, and exploring. And then when I was a teenager, I started to take lessons. I've always been making music and singing since the age of 6, but it's only when I was around 17, 18 that I started to do it, really consistently and seriously, to take real lessons and to work for real on my voice. And that's from this point on that I I enjoyed working on new techniques, learning how to growl, and finding influences from all genres, metal, but also everything else actually.
Talking about growling.
Yes.
When I see you, it's hard to imagine that you can do it. I know you can, but it's just hard if I see you.
Yeah.
So maybe those people want some impression of growls. Can you just do a little one here for us?
Sure. Okay. I'll say EMP. All right. EMP.
Yeah. That was nice. And you're going to play a Full Metal Holiday as well. Are you looking forward to that?
Of course. Everything that has the word holiday, I'm looking forward.
I can imagine. And besides that, you have The Dark Side of the Moon.
Yes.
Another project with kind of famous people.
Yeah.
So tell us all about that. How did that come together? Is it still alive, this project?
Yeah, absolutely. We play next week in Spain. So this project was a bet between Hans from Feuerschwanz and me, and because we recorded music together. There was this song Ding, maybe you heard about it, and another song from Ad Infinitum. Both were about to reach the 1 million views on YouTube, and I text Hans and I'm like, hey, the first one who reaches the 1 million wins. And he's like, okay, but wins what? I'm like, I don't know. And he says, okay, wins a dare, So Feuerschwanz reached the 1 million first, and he was like, your dare is to record a song with me. I was like, okay, I like to do this, And what we did was we recorded Jenny of Old Stones, and I think he showed it to their management, who showed it to Napalm, etc. And then Napalm was like, hey, how about an album? And we're like, okay. And that's how the band was born.
And now they have it.
And now they have it.
I mean, this connection with Feuerschwanz, how did that start in the first place? I mean, you're from Switzerland, they're from Nuremberg. It's not like the natural thing around the corner.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, Hans suggested me for the song Ding. And they came in contact through Napalm, because we were both on Napalm Records. And I said yes, because I like their music. It's fun. It's, party music. And we met literally on set for the video, because I recorded...
First time?
Yeah,
oh,
first
okay.
time. Because I recorded with a friend in Austria, and they recorded in Germany. And it was mixed, mastered, and so on. And then I I took the train during the pandemic to a place in Germany where there was this old-looking village that had been done for role play and so on. And that's how we met, and we never left each other.
Well, that's good.
That's cool.
So I'm looking forward for the next Ad Infinitum record.
Yeah.
And of course, all your other projects you're
Thank
involved. Vielen Dank, Melissa Boni.
Thank you.
Okay.